Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I'm back to film a plan with me. This is my final memory spread in my 2019 planner. It feels like I've been working on it forever, um, but it's just life has been a little bit busy and so I'm trying to catch up on all of my videos. But anyways, so I have a kit from Soda Pop Studios and I thought she was closing, but then I saw that she had new releases, so I guess she's still open. But this is just one of her monthly kits and I think it's just 4 pages. So the first page has some little date numbers, some extra boxes, and then we've got the like top headers, we've got some holidays and then icons. Then we've got a bunch of boxes, paydays, bill dues, and then we have some more boxes. I think this one covers up the days at the end of the month that are in January. You have a calendar box as well, and then some additional boxes and sidebar things. So I am going to just kind of lay down the foundation off camera. So I'm going to lay down, kind of disperse these full boxes, put the date covers on, the numbers, the sidebar, and then I'll be back to film kind of the bulk of the plan with me. Okay, there is everything laid down so far. I did omit one full box just because it had writing on it and I didn't really have any days that I didn't have anything written down or had something that would fit in that spot, or fit with that hot chocolate theme, and so I ended up just omitting it for now, and probably won't end up pulling it in at all. But let's just get into the day by day. So on the first, I was struggling very much with the snowblower. I've never used a snowblower before, and it had been Thanksgiving the week beforehand, and so my fiance, well, he was my boyfriend at that time, he ended up going to visit family, and they all met up in Arizona, and it was very nice, but he was not here, and so it was like our first big snowstorm. We got like 9 inches or something, like all weekend, and I worked all weekend, so of course I had to leave the house, and so I have this pearl sticker from Green Darner Designs, and I just like, oh, I was so fed up with it. Like, I started my day with snowing, then I left for work and I still had a ton of snow left, and then it snowed more, and I couldn't get the snowblower to work because I've never used one before, and so it was just a mess. Thankfully, he's been home every other time that it's snowed, so then I haven't really had to deal with it, but that was like the first snow experience, and I was ready to hire like a snowplow or someone else to do it. And also, since our little subdivision is new, it was their first time plowing in our cul-de-sac, and they plowed like all of it into our driveways, and so it was like, it was actually not that bad, and then it took us like 3 days. I think like Wednesday was the day that we finally dug out of it, and so we had to like back up through our neighbor's driveway because they have like a better snowblower than us, and I don't know, it was annoying. But then we talked to the city, and then they ended up bringing in like a smaller snowplow, so it all ended up working out fine like later on in the season, but this first time it was just awful. So then my next one, I have this munchkin who's stressed out from Once More with Love. One of like the banes of my existence in like this last like 2-month period, my insurance company decided to cancel my homeowner's insurance because they couldn't find my house when they came out to like take pictures of it. And I mean, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, wait, so you're canceling my insurance because you don't think my house exists or whatever. And so then I'd spent like a month like trying to get it like back, and they were like, oh yeah, you're covered, don't worry. And then yeah, basically it was like then getting the proof of the insurance back to the bank, and then the bank kept giving me letters. It was just a fiasco. But so that's just like a stressed out, like ripping the paper munchkin to mark that was just like very annoying because yeah, it was very annoying. So then on to Tuesday. Tuesday I did like most of my holiday baking, and so I have this Pearl the penguin from Green Darner Designs again. She ended up matching this kit really well, and so I pulled in a lot of Pearl stickers just because she's already black and white. Then I'm pulling in the sticker from Paper Shire because this is the day I decorated my tree in my house, so I thought that was kind of fitting. Then on to Thursday, my vacation time was approved, which was just exciting. So I just have this airplane sticker from Paper Bow Prints to mark that. It was like my annual vacation, so we have to request our vacation time like for our full weeks like a year in advance, and so this was all of my 2020 vacations kind of getting approved. Then we have on Friday I went to my sister's house. We both had tickets to go see Hamilton this weekend, so she went on Saturday. So Saturday we ended up babysitting, and we also went and saw Santa before they went to go see Hamilton. So I'm gonna put this like ho 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 sweater. These are both from Paper Shire again, and then I'm going to use like a little label. Let's do a black one. To mark babysitting, and then I have this little like binky sticker from Paper Bow Prints to mark that. None of my like nieces and nephews are really that like young anymore, or but I have the sticker, so I was gonna use it, and it matched this like taupe color really well. So that marks down Saturday. Then on to the 8th, this is when we actually went to Hamilton. And so I have a couple of stickers from an actor Plans, I believe is what she's called. And gosh, I have dog hair everywhere. And I'm just trying to figure out how to lay all this down. So I have the like playbill sticker, and then I also have like a Hamilton poster that I'm just going to layer in there. And then I also have this You Will Never Be Satisfied, which is from the play, and I'm just gonna put that in the corner. It's like kind of ironic because it was very amazing, but I just don't know when else I'll ever use this sticker. So there's that to mark down that we went to Hamilton. And then it was a total bummer. So we were watching the weather reports, and it was just going to be a blizzard on this day, or like really snowy. They were predicting the roads to be really bad, and that was when we were originally going to drive home, but it wasn't going to start until like right about the time we'd normally leave. So we ended up leaving a lot earlier. We woke up at like 5:30 in the morning to drive, and we ended up picking up our dog from the kennel on Sunday, and my sister just watched her for a couple of days, or for a couple of hours, and took care of her while we were at the play. But yeah, we ended up leaving at like 5 in the morning to go home because it was snowy, but thankfully we ended up mostly beating the snowstorm, so that was pretty good. Then on to Tuesday the 10th, I was FaceTiming my best friend because she was like, we haven't talked in a while, and she lives in California, so I don't get to, talk to her a ton. And so that was nice to kind of get like an in-person or, FaceTime chat. And then I have another pearl sticker from Green Darner Designs. Then on to the 11th, this is when we started our like Star Wars marathon. So I'm gonna just put down one of these more like half boxes. But since the new Star Wars was coming out, my boyfriend, fiance, whatever, he wanted to, obviously go to the movie with me, because he's a big fan, and so I have this Stormtrooper from Jalen Paper Coat and Markdown that we started. We've made it through like the old movies, the like 4, 5, 6. And then he said we didn't need to watch the first 3, and I've seen them like years and years ago. And then we ended up watching like the new ones. So that was good. Then on the 12th, we went to a concert, and so it was his alma mater. He is a very good singer, and so we went to like his alma mater Christmas concert, which was very fun, although I did fall asleep a little bit just because it's very soothing music, and after a long day of work it just hit me in just the right way. Then on to the 13th, we ended up, okay, so there's two things that happened. So the first thing is that we had to go, because we have a newer address, it doesn't show up on like Google Maps yet, and so a lot of people, you know, like UPS, FedEx, that kind of thing, they had trouble finding our address for a while, and so this was when this was still going on, and so they had like attempted to deliver, and then they're like, either gotta come and get it or it's going back. And so we went to pick up the packages. This is another Papershire sticker. But then it was funny, we got there and then she was like, oh no, like it was actually going to go on the truck today. I think we figured out where your address is. And I'm like, well, I'm already here, so I just want to pick it up. And then I like drew them a little map to get to my house next time. And they were able to successfully deliver packages like from there on out. But, and then this day, my mom had to go to the hospital for some stuff, so I just wanted to mark that down, just because she was there for a couple of days and it was a pretty serious thing that she was in for, and this is a hospital or like a medical building from Paperbow Prints, but I don't think she has them in the shop anymore. So then on to the 14th. The 14th we had sushi with my boyfriend's sister, and so that was just really fun. I'm gonna pull in like a scalloped box. I think I'll do this dark red, but it was just really nice. We got like, I think we got the Love Boat, and then we were still hungry afterwards because there were 4 of us total that went, and so it was just funny because we had to order a lot of sushi. And this one is from the sticker party, that little sushi sticker. Then moving on to the 15th. The 15th was a very special day. It was when we got engaged. So I'm going to do this black box over here. And it was not really a surprise, just because he's really bad at keeping secrets. Let's see, I think I grabbed... Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So, because we also had another concert this day. We actually had like a concert here, and a concert here. So, I think I pulled out another one of these, but I don't have room for it, so I'll just save it for later. But that was just a very fun and exciting day. But yeah, his sister, who's 12, who's like very, very excited about the whole thing, when we came on this day to go and see them, she's like, are you just so excited for dinner tomorrow night? And I was like, no, I am. But yeah, like I knew it was coming, but it was all very exciting and beautiful and fun, and yeah, it's lovely. So anyways, now on to the 16th. We had to make like our little Facebook announcement, so we could let everyone know. And for that, I'm gonna pull in, let's see, is that more of, I think that's more of this red. And then I have a laptop sticker from Paperbow Prints to mark that. Oh, and this ring is from Paperbow Prints as well. I have a lot of her icons. Then on to the 17th, my mom had surgery, and then I had to go get a permit for my fence. My fence was already up and installed, but apparently my, the people that put in the fence hadn't like gotten the permit or whatever beforehand, even though it was like in the contract that they would. But I was like, whatever, it's $20, you know, I'm just gonna like run down there, get it all taken care of, because apparently the city was getting a lot of complaints about my fence, which is funny because where I live, or where I grew up, everyone has a fence. But then here, like, no one really has a fence, and so then I like broke the mold, got a fence so that I could just let my dog out, let her in, be easy peasy. And it's like all the people around me complain, but that's fine. It's all legal. It was a very expensive fence. It's not going anywhere. And then this icon is from Planneresque, and this one is from EBGB. So then moving on to the 18th. So this one is when my mom finally came home, which was very, very exciting. And then we also watched, what else did we do? We finished Star Wars. So I have 2 stickers for this. Let me pull in a box. The only thing I don't like is like all of these boxes are really little, and I wouldn't mind some chunkier boxes, but I'll take what I can get. I think actually, let me pull in one of these guys. Let's pull in this red, just because it was kind of exciting. Well, no, it was very exciting, not kind of, that my mom was home and doing better. Okay, so then this is from Paper Bow Prints, and I don't remember where the house sticker is. I'm not sure if she's open any longer anyways. And then on to the 19th. The 19th is when we actually went and saw the new Star Wars. We saw Rise of Skywalker. And so I'm going to just pull in another Jalen Paper Co. Star Wars sticker for that. And I'm just going to put them right on the top there. And then on to the 20th. The 20th, we went to, oh, it was Employee Day. So we get like a bigger discount a couple of times a year, which is just fun and exciting. So it's a good time to kind of like splurge on things, or, you know, kind of stock up on things. So this is like a Sephora bag, but I figured it still just like matched the spread, and I did get some like makeup type things as well, but that was just for shopping. And then on to the 21st. The 21st, I had like all of the face masks, I had a face mask, like a hand mask, a foot mask. I did all of the masks. So I've got these I've got this Me Time sticker from 472 in Maine, and then I have this face mask sticker. I believe that's from the Hummingbird Planner. Then on to the 22nd. The 22nd, oh wait, no, wrong day. So this one actually happened on the 22nd. So I'll just scoot that over here, no harm. And then on to the 21st. The 21st, I actually did all of my present wrapping, and so I'm going to use this sticker just to mark that down. This is from Papershire. I might not write anything in this box, but my dog was not so helpful with present wrapping, but she was really interested in everything I was doing. But got like everything wrapped for the most part this day, because we were leaving on Monday night to go to like all of our Christmas parties and celebrations. So on this day, the 23rd, I'm trying to think what box I want. I think I'm going to use this red one. It was Crazy Christmas is what they call it, and we missed most of it because I had to work, and yeah, I had to work, and then it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and so we missed like all of it, but we still got to like kind of chat with people after they were all done. But they do like fun gift openings and you know, dinner and exchanges and games and stuff like that. But it's my fiance's family that does this celebration every year. So then I have this like pie basket. I don't even know what all is in there, but they all look like pies. But we did have like pie. We made it in time for the pie. And that one's from Papershire. Then on to the 24th. The 24th we had Christmas dinner at his parents' house. They did like a little get together, and then they had a Yule log, which I've never had, but it was really cute. And then I had this sticker from Papershire again that has like little mushrooms on it. It's the Yule log, and it looks almost exactly like our cake that we had, except ours was like turned sideways, but it had like little mushrooms on it and stuff. It was really cute. And then on to the 25th, we went to my aunt's house and had our like Christmas celebration there. I might have to just remove this 25. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit it in or not, but we'll put this guy in first, and then we'll see if it looks really weird to have that in there. Kind of, but I think it'll be okay. Let me just scoot it down a little bit. Nope, it's gonna stay right there. So then we had Christmas at my aunt's house, which was delicious. And then we went to, and then we had to drive home this day because I think I worked in the afternoon. So kind of like a really quick, lot of driving week. And we still went somewhere on Saturday too. So on the 26th, after work, I went and got a bunch of Christmas clearance because it was the day after Christmas, everything gets marked down, and was able to get some fun deals. Let me grab a box for this one. I'm just gonna grab one of these kind of beige boxes, but I think that'll be just fine. And then, oop. This like angle is very interesting. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna stick that there. This sticker is from Papershire again. And then we have on the 27th, we just played some video games, and we had beat a game that we had been working on basically since we started dating. One of our first dates that we had, he had brought this game over, and so it was fun to like finish it and you know, finally like beat all the levels. It's not like we were like playing it hardcore or anything like that. It's not that kind of a game, but it's just fun like for playing every now and then. And so then I have this little like gamer sticker from Green Darner Designs again, and she's in like a little bean bag, which is really cute. And then on to the 28th, we had a Christmas party with my fiance's friends. This bottom area is kind of crowded, but I still want to use this box just because I like the pattern in it, and it helps pull in some of that cream color as well. And so for the Christmas party, I pulled out this, I think it's like fondue maybe, a fondue type sticker, but trying to decide if I want it. Let's just put it in this corner here. Again from Papershire, because we had like delicious like hors d'oeuvres and like appetizers and stuff, and we had chocolate fondue, but this one is like a cheese fondue. Then on to the 29th. Oh, that would have been a nice time to use this box too, but there's like 3 of them here, and they're like all on this side of the spread, so that's fine. I don't know, maybe, no, I think I'll leave it. I was like, maybe I could move it up here, but it's okay. It's just a little cluttered in this little area. It just kind of concentrates, but that's fine. So then on the 29th, we had, we've been doing like different date nights, like themed date nights, and we've been doing that for, well, I think this one was our first date night, our first themed date night, but I had like made him a little, package or whatever. And I'd come up with all of these date night ideas for like date night around the world kind of a thing. Because it had started off, we had talked about going to Spain maybe next year, but then we weren't sure, you know, if we'd be able to. And so I was like, well, hey, we could like travel to Spain in the comfort of our own home and like make some food, watch a movie, you know, kind of do some things that are make you think of Spain or whatever. So then I made up a bunch of other places we could go. And this was our India date night. So I have this like curry sticker from Hazel sticker to mark that. We made this like coconut chicken curry and it was so good. And then on to the 30th I couldn't get into my mailbox. It had warmed up like ever so slightly and then it had like frozen shut, and so like some water had gotten in and like frozen it. So I have this mailbox sticker from Jalen Paper Co. just to mark that down. Because yeah, I couldn't get into it, even though I knew that I was gonna have like some great mail. Couldn't get into it. And then to the 31st, we bought our plane tickets for going to see my parents, and we just got back from that trip, so that was a lot of fun. I'm going to use this last scallop box to mark that, and we'll put this airplane from Planneresque in the corner there. So that is everything that I have. Let me just turn the camera off, fill everything out, and then I can show you what it'll look like when it's all said and done. Okay, there's everything filled out, and then I also just pulled in a couple of washi tapes from, I think they're from Michael's, maybe from Hobby Lobby, but I think from Michael's, just to kind of add in a little bit of extra like color in some areas. And then there were also a couple of like little skinny strips of washi in the kit that I hadn't used, and so I just kind of cut those up to kind of mix in as well. So that is the completed spread. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will just see you in my next video. Bye now.